It's a windy morning today, and my allergies are sweeping with the wind. And it reminds me of how we have to show up anyway. How even on our not so great days, in moments where maybe something just is a bit off, be it the inner or the outer of ourselves, that it's important to show up. And what I mean by that is not to forsake your truth, because it's also important to pause. It's also important to say, I'm unable to do X, Y, and Z the way that I thought I would be able. That is true. And what I'm referring to today on the mat is dispensing with this concept of perfection, where everything has to be just so in order for us to show up. Because the reality of life is that that is not reality. The truth is, we're not always going to be the best version of ourselves or in the best condition for the moment, and still we show up. We extend to ourselves compassion and grace, forgiveness and holding, so that we too may carry on. A lot of times we extend those to other people. We readily forgive other people. We readily extend other people grace or patience or space to be with error and mistake. But when it comes to ourselves, there's a harshness, a standard that's a bit high. And sometimes it can be unrealistic, and we do ourselves a disservice. So today is what I call an invitation, if you will, to allow yourself to have a C day. We don't always have to have an A day or even a B day. We can have a C day, and we can lead with that. How are you doing? Today's feeling like a C day. Okay. And there's beauty to that, because it says, hey, I get to be off too. I don't have to just always be on and always navigate the course so seemingly well, but that I can struggle with allergies, right? I can feel a little bit of angst within myself for whatever reason, knowing that, like all things, they ebb and flow, they come and go, they rise and fall. Nothing remains the same. And so giving ourselves to ourselves in our imperfections, in our C-day moments, it's important. You do not have to be the superhero, the strong one, the one who always has it together. Allow yourself to let your hair down, kick your feet up, be attended to instead of attending to. Forgive yourself if that's what's necessary. Sleep in, lounge, rest, recover, restore, so that again you may be great. Because just because we're having a C day, just because we're off in any given moment for any given reason, doesn't mean we're not great. It does reflect our humanity. It does connect us to the imperfect world that we all live and exist inside of. And so I want to remind us today, and it is a note to self, because I feel the allergies within myself. I feel the congestion, the nasalness of it all. And here I am. For all I know, I could sneeze. Here I am. And there you are, in whatever you may be experiencing in this moment, or in multiple moments. Be with that. You don't have to hide from yourself. You don't have to run from the moment. You don't have to wish it otherwise. Give yourself the stillness of what's calling. Pay yourself some attention. Because even in the midst of all of the things that maybe you don't prefer, you're still great. You're still you. So today on the mat, I invite you to be with your C day. Not the A day, not the B day, but the C day. If you are experiencing a C day, be with it. See what it teaches you. Investigate what it points at. Experience the contrast. Because eventually, you will return again to maybe something that feels more comfortable, like that A day or that B day. Our reminder today is to meet it all and to see it all as a part of the path.